Prepare yourself for an impending seismic shift that will rock the colossal U.S. auto market, valued at a staggering $1 trillion. The collapse has already begun, thrusting recent car buyers into a turbulent and treacherous ride. Since 2020, car values soared by an astounding 88%, but now Americans are facing the harsh reality of a sudden and devastating price drop. This could unleash the largest auto market crash of a lifetime, trapping countless middle-class Americans under the weight of negative equity and leaving millions with nothing but crushed hopes and empty wallets. Join our journey as we delve into eye-opening data and deliver honest, robust, and somber predictions that shed light on the ongoing crisis in the auto market. This captivating journey guarantees to provide indispensable insights, empowering you to navigate ahead of the storm and make well-informed decisions in these uncertain times. In just a span of 2 years, from January 2021 to January 2023, the car market underwent an unprecedented surge that left buyers on an exhilarating roller coaster of soaring prices and unexpected fees. The scarcity of semiconductor chips brought car production to a halt, triggering an explosive surge in prices like never seen before. For instance, new car prices skyrocketed by an astounding 28% in a matter of months during the pandemic, and used car prices followed suit, soaring by nearly 52%, which painted a grim scenario for potential buyers. As the market reached dizzying heights, American households struggled to keep pace, with inflation-adjusted incomes seeing a meager 7.1% increase. This led to used cars becoming almost 40% less affordable, while new cars lost a staggering 15% of their once attainable status. In the aftermath, many middle-class Americans found themselves priced out of the car market, forced to watch from the sidelines as the dream of owning a vehicle slipped further out of their reach. More recently, in March of this year, the car market hit new heights of financial strain. The average prices of new and used cars loomed ominously at figures of $48,000 and $29,000 respectively, casting a dark cloud of financial dread. The thought of shouldering a monthly loan payment exceeding $700 for new cars or $563 for used cars sent shivers down the spines of families already struggling to meet basic needs like housing, food, and utilities. The burden of such high costs for mobility has been a bitter pill to swallow and a constant reminder of the immense financial strain. However, just as unaffordability loomed, a dramatic shift is now reshaping the entire market. According to the latest UPS report, car production is set to outpace sales by a staggering 6% this year alone. That means there are over 5 million shiny brand new vehicles anxiously awaiting their fate, while sellers find themselves drowning in the mounting pressure to clear their overflowing lots. And as if that's not enough, higher interest rates are making it more expensive for consumers to finance car purchases, putting a slight damper on demand. With car production surpassing pre-pandemic levels, inflation hitting middle-class Americans, and interest rates skyrocketing, the market finds itself swamped with an excessive abundance of new cars, while Americans are left with empty wallets and high financial costs. This alarming imbalance will undoubtedly reverberate in the prices of both new and used cars, casting a dark and uncertain future for buyers and sellers alike. Automakers are preparing for an all-out price war, desperately vying for consumer attention in this ruthless battleground. The stakes are high, the battle fierce, and the outcome uncertain. In fact, the auto market is already feeling the tremors of these challenging times. One standout example is the renowned electric car superstar Tesla, which recently made significant price cuts to its new vehicles. Take, for instance, the mesmerizing Tesla Model X. Since the beginning of the year, it has experienced an astounding 23% drop in value, equivalent to a staggering decrease of $14,000. But Tesla isn't the only one feeling the impact. The Land Rover Discovery SUV has also witnessed a remarkable 19.9% decrease in its average price within a single year. From a lofty price tag of $50,973, it has descended to $40,841. Other two popular models that are feeling the hit of these challenging times are the Jeep Compass and the Honda CR-V, with prices hovering around $25,605 and $30,193 respectively during the past months. These vehicles are expected to take a dramatic plunge. The Jeep Compass could drop to $15,706, while the Honda CR-V may become available at $19,599, a drop in value of approximately 30% for each model. Furthermore, the impact is not limited to new cars alone. Used car prices are also experiencing a decline. Take the used Tesla Model 3, for example. In just the past month, Its price has seen a dramatic plunge of $11,275. These sleek and eco-friendly vehicles have gone from an average price of $51,251 to an astonishingly low $39,976. Similarly, the Nissan Armada, a substantial SUV known for its power and elegance, has faced its share of challenges. In the previous year, a used Armada would typically cost around $41,771. But the current market offers an average price of $33,300, marking a significant decline of 20.3%. But the recent price crash is merely the prelude to a much larger story. Recently, Moody's has released a study projecting an additional 10% decline in average used car prices this year, while JP Morgan takes it a step further with a staggering forecast of an extra 20% drop in used car prices by the end of 2023. These predictions indicate that the market is undergoing a crucial correction, nudging prices back to a more realistic and attainable level. In the coming months, we will bear witness to a wave of profound regret among recent used car buyers. They will not only mourn the sharp decline in the value of their vehicles, but also grapple with the harsh reality that, for the same price they paid for their used cars, they could now be reveling in the intoxicating scent and pristine condition of a brand new vehicle. It's a bitter pill to swallow, and the only silver lining might be found in the pockets of tissue company shareholders. However, there's another troubling facet that further exacerbates this crisis. Americans are holding on to their cars for longer durations than ever before. The average age of cars on the road has reached a staggering 12.5 years. Sedans in particular have become even more seasoned, boasting an average age of around 13.6 years. The U.S. middle class is diligently maintaining their cars, ensuring they remain in impeccable shape, and the result is that vehicles are surpassing longevity records. It's no longer uncommon to encounter cars with 250,000 or even 300,000 miles on the odometer. Overall, the landscape is getting tougher for many Americans, as the aftermath of these events creates a difficult predicament. Plummeting prices and mounting financial pressures have placed middle-class Americans in a precarious position. The surge in repossessed vehicles is sending shockwaves throughout the auto market, causing a ripple effect of distress. It's a heart-wrenching reality for those who sought stability by taking advantage of pandemic programs and stimulus checks, only to find themselves on the brink of defaulting on their auto loans due to the mounting financial pressures and the current market uncertainty. Picture this: you still owe $26,000 on a car, but its current value has plummeted to a mere $20,000. It's like buying a cutting-edge smartphone for $1,000, only to realize that its value has dwindled to a mere $700. People are losing money at an alarming rate, caught in a relentless and unforgiving situation. Furthermore, while the decreased cost of vehicles may seem like a silver lining, securing financing for a new or used car could present new challenges for the average American. Lenders, reacting to market dynamics, may tighten even more their lending standards and further raise interest rates, potentially complicating the process of obtaining favorable auto loans for the middle class. Higher interest rates translate into increased borrowing costs, impacting affordability and overall financial obligations associated with car ownership. Middle-class Americans seeking auto loans may find themselves grappling with higher monthly payments, extended loan terms, or reduced borrowing capacity due to the heightened cost of financing. However, amidst the chaos and uncertainty, there's a glimmer of hope shining through the cracks. The current decline in car prices means that buying a brand new luxury vehicle today might not be the smartest long-term investment. In just a few months, those luxury vehicles could lose a significant chunk of their corresponding value, becoming a fraction of its original price. For savvy buyers willing to play the long game, this presents a golden opportunity to snag a luxurious ride at an unbelievably affordable price. Furthermore, the crash in the auto market has the potential to influence the broader economy and tackle the pressing issue of inflation. As car prices readjust and find a new balance, the impact could ripple through other sectors, helping to cool down the overheating economy and ease the strain on Americans' wallets. The decline in car prices might just be the dose of relief that the middle class needs, providing a respite from rising costs and contributing to a more stable economic environment. So buckle up, the auto market crisis has arrived, and with it comes a wave of astonishing price reductions. If you're in the market for a new vehicle, the next few months might be a golden opportunity to seize a fantastic deal. But remember, caution is key. Take the time to research and make informed decisions. Success in the ever-changing auto market depends on timing, sharp decision-making, and recognizing a golden opportunity when it knocks.